What's going on, guys? Today it's going to be week 12 predictions. Football is almost over, almost done. I'm hoping that it goes by really slow because I love football. So, crazy week this week. Whole bunch of upsets. And a few players got dropped from teams that just happened today, actually, Tuesday. November, what's today? The 18th. So, to start off, Ben Tate has been waived by the Cleveland Browns. LeGarrette Blount from the Steelers and Jason Avant from the Panthers. Avant, I could see because he's not as productive as a wide receiver for the team, for the Panthers. And LeGarrette Blount and Ben Tate, on the other hand, I was kind of questionable about that because I kind of thought that Ben Tate and Terrence West were a good 1-2 punch, and so was LeGarrette Blount and Le'Veon Bell. But then Le'Veon Bell had a 204-yard rushing game, and LeGarrette Blount walked off the field. So that's one of the reasons why. Not really sure about Ben Tate, but if you know, leave it in the comments below why, or if you think it was a good idea or not. Same thing with LeGarrette Blount. So let's start off with the recap real quick of Week 11. Thursday Night Football, Bills and the Dolphins. Now, this was going to be close. It was close in the beginning. It was like field goal everywhere. But then the Dolphins picked it up, and the Dolphins wound up winning. So, yeah. That was a toss-up game for me. But I kind of thought the Dolphins would pull that off, even though they lost in Week 2 to the Bills. Alright, I had an upset here. Vikings and the Bears. I thought this would be an upset. But the Bears wound up proving us all wrong. So, that they want to be a contender. I don't think they're going to continue to be a contender. I don't know what's wrong with my phone. If it's delayed, I'm sorry. My phone's been acting up lately, so if it's delayed, I apologize. Bear with me. The Texans and the Browns. Yeah, I think it's a little delayed. Ooh. Alright. The Texans and the Browns. I thought the Browns were going to win. The Texans were pulling off the win. Seahawks and the Chiefs. I knew the Chiefs were going to win. Seahawks are a terrible away team, and I just didn't see them winning. Broncos and the Rams. This was crazy. The Broncos lose against the Rams 22-7. That is unbelievable to me. Pretty unbelievable. Unbelievable to me. Peyton Manning threw 2 picks and 1 touchdown. That hasn't happened in a long time. Talking Super Bowl days. Anyway. The Buccaneers and the Redskins. Thank you, Buccaneers, for not letting the Redskins take over for us. Thank you so much. I want to keep the dignity that we are 3rd place in the NFC East, not in 4th place. Let that place be for the Redskins. But sorry, Redskins fans. But Bengals and the Saints. I thought the Saints were actually going to win this one. They're a good home team. The Bengals was terrible against the Browns, and they pull off a win against the Saints. Good job, Bengals. Falcons and the Panthers. Panthers were about to win and set that blocked field goal. So Falcons pull out the win. I predicted that as well. Raiders and the Chargers. Terrible game on both sides of the ball. Low scoring game. 13 to what was it? 3? Yeah. You're the Chargers. How you struggle against the Raiders. I know it's a rivalry game and teams tend to play better than they usually do. But wow. Raiders, they should play like that all the time. Well, not offense-wise, but I mean they kept the Chargers' offense from scoring more than 13 points, so they should do that all the time. Chargers are a hard enough team to try to contain, so Lions and the Cardinals. I've had so many people saying the Lions are going to win. I'm sorry, I did not see the Lions were going to win. I don't care if this game was off by 2 points. It was a 19-17 or something like that. I can't remember. I don't care. Cardinals deserve that win. Let's see how good they do against the Seahawks. They beat them at home last year. We'll see how good they do this year. But Eagles and the Packers. This was utter destruction utter destruction by the Packers. Thank you, Packers, because I don't like the Eagles as well. But I kind of felt bad for the Eagles. I don't hate the Eagles. Let me reassure you. I probably just said I hate the Eagles, but I don't hate the Eagles. I grew up around Eagles my whole life because I grew up in Pennsylvania. So I grew up around friends watching games of Eagles and stuff like that. But I really, really hate the Cowboys. I really just hate them. Anyway, on to the next game. Colts and the Patriots. I thought they're going to prove that they could finally beat the Patriots. But they couldn't. Patriots wound up winning in a blowout fashion. Monday Night Football, which just happened yesterday. Steelers and the Titans. This should have been a way farther game than it was supposed to be. Why did the Steelers win by just 3 points? And why were they the underdog in most of the game? Who knows? Against the Titans, who knows? But the fact is that the Steelers won that one, so 27-24. Le'Veon Bell having an amazing day. Zach Mettenberger, something like that. Had a nice game. Struggled in the beginning, but had a nice game overall. He's not your franchise quarterback, definitely. But I think they should draft one. Maybe they'll get, I know they're going to get a top 10 pick, but who knows how close they will get to that, top pick. But on the other hand, I think they should draft a quarterback again. So we'll see. And definitely in the higher rounds, not your 6th round. I don't know why. They knew Jake Locker wasn't going to be their answer, so who knows. But anyway, let's get on to the next game. The next week. Teams on bye. Panthers and the Steelers as your teams on bye. So you would not see any games from them this week. I am 160-1. 161 games were played this year. I think if my math was correct, maybe I'll go back and check. But as far as I know, 161 games were played. I am 160-1. The one being the Panthers and the Bengals game. Okay. Let's start off with Thursday Night Football. Chiefs and the Raiders. Truthfully, I don't think the Raiders even deserve a primetime game. Neither does the Giants, because we got 5 primetime games. But, that gives me a chance to watch the Giants play. So, anyway, Chiefs and the Raiders. Chiefs just beat the Seahawks. They must be very happy. I saw their post-game celebration. Andy Reid and all them cheering on the team. So I believe the Raiders are going to come out on fire. 42-16 is what I predict. I knew whether they're in the dumps or not, the Raiders will still lose against the Chiefs. The Chiefs are definitely proving me wrong from the beginning of the year. I kind of thought the Chiefs were going to be a fluke, but they are the real deal. Bucks and the Bears. The Bears just finished proving that they are somewhat of a contender, that they want to finish with dignity, and so do the Bucks. Don't sleep on the Bucks. Lovie Smith went 5-11 with the Bears. That's funny, he's playing his former team. He went 5-11 with the Bears. Then the next year he went 11-5. Then the next year after that he went to the Super Bowl. Wound up losing the Super Bowl to Peyton Manning, but he still went to the Super Bowl with Kyle Orton? Come on. All right. Let's see. Bears gonna win this one, 21-17. Bills and the Jets, New York matchup, AFC East matchup. The Jets just finished winning against the Steelers and going on bye, coming off the bye. I don't think, even if they did come off the bye, that they're gonna still have that hot hand and beat the Bills. I think the Bills are kind of a very good contender in AFC East now, being with Sammy Watkins, and Kyle Orton is developing as a quarterback, even though he's like 12 years in the league. Their defense is really, really tough to beat. So I believe the Bills are going to pull this one off. Close game, though, 24-17. Divisional matchups usually are close, but sometimes the complete opposite. Jaguars and the Colts, like this game. Jaguars and the Colts, division matchup. But the Colts are just going to... I shouldn't even talk about this game. The Colts are just going to stomp on them 45-16. There is no analysis. Eagles and the Titans. After the Titans just pulled off a very convincing loss. I mean, it was a loss, but it was a good loss, if you catch my drift. They had to lead for most of the game. But little mistakes here and there. I mean, if the Steelers didn't get that pick six, I mean, other than Le'Veon Bell, the offense wasn't really clicking. So, other than the pick six, the Titans would have won that game if there wasn't a pick six. So yeah, Titans and the Eagles. I still believe the Eagles are gonna win this one, 26-21. Because the Eagles are having their own problems right now. I don't want to get into that. Browns and the Falcons. Browns, man, Browns. You couldn't pull off the win against the Texans. Ryan Mallett was starting. Could have taken advantage. I know Ryan Mallett isn't a bad quarterback, but it is his first start. But man, don't show me you're the regular Browns. Don't show me that. Don't go 5. Don't after this 6. Don't go 6-10. Please don't. Please don't. At least go 8-8. If you don't make the playoffs, fine. But tease. Oh, 11 minutes in. I gotta hurry up. Browns and the Falcons. Yeah, Falcons win this one, 28-23. Lions and the Patriots. Lions. Patriots gonna destroy you. 33-24. Bengals and the Texans. I believe the Bengals will win this one. The Texans aren't really all that this year. Neither was last year. 26-14. Sorry. Packers and the Vikings. Another divisional matchup. Will Aaron Rodgers score another 50 points? Will the Packers score another 50 points? We will wait and see. Truthfully, I don't think so. It's hard to three-peat in that kind of fashion. But I believe the score will be 47-24. I believe they'll pull Aaron Rodgers out after the blowout. Rams and the Chargers. Rams just beat the Broncos. But I don't think they could pull it off again. I mean, they have beat the Seahawks and 49ers, but couldn't beat the Cardinals. I'm still going with the Chargers. I'm sorry. 30-14. Game of the week for me. Seahawks and the Cardinals. Let's see if the Cardinals can finish what they started and beat the Seahawks. Let's see if they can do it. The Rams did it. Now let's see if you can do it. But this is at Seahawks home, so it's different. Let's see. 24-20. I predicted Seahawks will win this one. Do I want the Cardinals to win? Absolutely. But for prediction's sake, I believe the Seahawks will win this one. Redskins and the 49ers. 49ers are going to demolish this team, but I don't predict a high-scoring game that well. 27-16. Truthfully, if it wasn't for those 5 picks by Eli Manning, we would have won the game. Sorry. And if Larry didn't drop that touchdown, we would have won the game. Sorry. Anyway. Dolphins and the Broncos. Broncos will win this game 23-19. And my upset of the week. Ravens and the Saints. I think this is Monday Night Football. Ravens and the Saints. I believe the Ravens will win this one. Saints aren't doing that well at home as they should be. So I believe the Saints will pull this one off. 24-15 is what I predicted. The Ravens defense is really, really good. I like the Ravens defense a lot, especially their linebackers. Probably the best linebackers in the NFL right now. I mean, we got Terrell Suggs and C.J. Mosley, who just drafted. He's very productive this year. Anyway, those are my predictions. See me for Let's Talk Giants. It'll probably be a little shorter. So, see you later. Bye.